In this video here we have an addition worded problem. Now it states that Jack won US $2,657 from playing a game at the supermarket, and his wife also won US $1,678 from playing the same game. Now we're asked here to calculate the amount of money they both won. Okay, so basically they're asking us to find the total between these two numbers. So to find the total, it means we're going to need to add to find the amount that they won between both. So here again we have 2,657. Okay, and as I've said, the place value system is the quickest way to add, and then I'm going to add to that 1,678. Okay, good. Now I'm going to draw my line. Since I'm adding, I'm going to say 7 plus 8 and 7 plus 8. You could always call yourself 8 and add 7 fingers to that. So if you call yourself 8, then you'd put up your finger and say 9, 10, 11, 12, and you count up 2, and that would take you up to 15. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay, and we learned that since you're in the units column, the 5 would go in the units column. Okay, so I would carry my 5 there, and I would put my 5 there rather than carry my 1 to the tens column. Now in my tens column, I'm adding 7 plus 5 plus 1. So I'm saying 7 plus 5, that would give me 12, plus 1 would give me 13. But now if you notice, this 13 that I've got, this 13, I've added the digits in my tens column. So this 3 here, so this 3 here would go in my tens column. And let me place it there. So that 3 would go there since I'm in my tens, and the 1 there would go in my hundreds column. Okay, so this would go in my hundreds column, so I would have to carry that over there. So remember, the one at the front, we're always carrying that one. So I am saying 6 plus 6, and 6 plus 6 will give us 12. 12 plus 1 will give us 13. So again, here I have another 13 in my hundreds column. So let me just change the color. So here in my hundreds column, I have 13. So the 3 now right there would fall in my hundreds column, and then now the 1 would go over in my thousand. I would have to take that one to my thousand column. So the 3, I'm going to place it there in my hundreds column, and the 1, I'm going to have to take it over to my thousands column. So in my thousand column now, I have 1 plus 1 would give me 2, and that 2 plus 2 would give me 4. Or you could say 1, the one that at the bottom, plus the 2 above it would give you 3, plus another 1 would give you 4. So it doesn't matter the order that you add, you'll get the same thing. Okay, so in total, and remember, when you're given a worded problem, you should, after you have finished your calculation, you should always present your answers in words. So you would say the total they won. So, or they, meaning Jack and his wife, they won a total of US, because we have to represent the correct units, US dollars, and that would be 4,335. Okay, now for those persons who may be watching this video and still don't understand the place value system, I'm going to work it a second way. Okay, so looking at the numbers, this 2 here, or this, let me start from the right, this 7 here would fall in my units column. So if it's the 7, so I would put 7 there, and I'm adding to that. This 5 here would fall in my tens column. So if it falls in my tens column, I can say 5 times 10 would give me 50. So this is really 50. Then I'm adding to that 6 times 100, since the 6 is in the hundreds column. I'm saying 6 times 100 would give me 600, and 2 times this 2 here now would be in the thousand column, so 2 times 1,000 would give me, I'm adding 2,000. Okay, So this number here, 2000 plus 600 plus 50 plus 7 is the same as 2657. Okay, I'm just working the problem another way, just for the benefit of those who may need me to break it down a little bit more simpler for them. All right, and I'm adding now. I'm adding to that, and I'm going to draw my line here. And again, I'm going to start to my far right. The 8 is in the units column, so units mean ones, the ones column. So I'm going to say 8 times 1 would give me 8. So I'm putting that 8 exactly under my 7. And I'm adding to that now. The 7 is in the tens column, so I'm saying 7 times 10 would give me a 70. Okay, and then I'm adding to that again my 6 in my hundreds column, and again I would say that's a 6 below, and I'm saying 6 times 100 would give me 600 again. Okay, and then I'm adding to that, I'm saying this 1 here in the thousand column at the bottom, I'm saying 1 times 1,000 would give me 1,000. Okay, so that's it. And this 1000 plus 600 plus 70 plus 8 is the same as 1678 over here. Now basically what I'll be doing here, I'm just going to add respective columns. So let me just pull this over a bit for a little bit more space. Okay, now let me just pull this up a bit. Okay, good. So now what I'm saying is 7 plus 8, and as we had here, 7 plus 8 would give me a total of 15 as we had calculated over here. So here I got, let me just write them down here. 7 plus 8 would give me 15. But remember, 15 is the same as I have 1 tens plus 5 ones. Okay, so this is 15. So what is really happening? The 5 here, I would have to leave it in my ones or my units column under there. And now the 10 here, this 10 I would have to carry to the respective column, because if you notice this column is reflecting 10, where 50 and over 70 is at here. That's my tens column, so I must take my tens to my tens column. All right, so here I would have to put the tens there, and then now I'm adding, so I am saying 70 plus 50, that would give me a total of 120. Okay, and then I'm adding another 10 to 120, so I would get 130. All right, so here now when I add my tens column, this column here, because this would be my units column, this is my units column, this would be my tens column. Okay, so when I add my tens column, now I've gotten a total of 130. But remember, in my tens column, this 130 is really 100 plus 30. Okay, so that's 100 plus 30. So here what I'll have to do, I'll have to leave the 30 in this column here, which is my tens column, because it's 30, the meaning 3 tens. So I'm leaving it there, and the hundreds now must go to the respective column, okay, which is my hundreds column. All right, so this 100, I'm just taking it over here to my hundreds column, and then now I'm adding again. 600 plus 600 would give us 1200, plus another 100 would give us 1300. So what I've gotten here in my hundreds column now, I've just gotten 1300. Let me just put it above here. Let me change the color. So here in my hundreds column, I've just gotten 1300. Okay, now remember, 1300 is the same as 1000 plus 300. Okay, so really what is happening now, the 1000, I have to take it to my thousand column. Okay, so this 1000 here, I have to take the 1000 at the front, I have to push it over in my thousand column right there. Okay, so let me carry that quickly over there. That's my thousand column. And then now the 300, I'm leaving it here in the hundreds column. Okay, so now basically I'm adding to that now. 1000 plus 2000 is 3000, and 3000 plus another 1000 would give me 4000. So here now in my thousand column, this would come to 4000. Okay, and if you look at it just the same, you would say 4000 plus 3000 is 4000 4,000 plus 300 is 4,300, and plus 30 would give you 4,330, plus another 5 would give you 4,335. Okay, so we would have a total of 4,335. And if you notice, it's the same answer we got over there. Okay, just wanted to show you another way. So for those who haven't gotten the grip on the carrying thing as yet, I just did it this way to show you, explain what was really happening. So remember, this is my hundreds column. That would be my hundreds column, and then this would be my thousand column. All right, now if you're not sure, you could always leave a message or a comment, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Bye bye.